Hello and welcome to this series that I'm recording here called Life-Changing Secrets for Empaths, or people who are energetically sensitive. I am Jamie Bates. I'm a consciousness facilitator and an expander of realities. And this is my trusty sidekick who is with me today, Kiwi, my little green bird. She helps me create. So today I'm talking about pulling and receiving. Now, this is a game changer. If you are energetically sensitive, if you are an empathic person and you are aware of everyone and everything, and you're continuously kind of feeling energetically overwhelmed, emotionally overwhelmed, you're looping in a lot of head noise, you have this kind of continuous exhaustion going on in your body and in your world, this tool is going to be a game changer for you, okay? Pulling and receiving. So basically, how this works is this. I want to kind of explain a little bit, I guess, before I even talk about how it works. So basically, you are an infinite being, right? You are in an infinite amount of energy, space, and consciousness. When your body dies, you're still here. You're still a being. You still have this energetic space available to you, and then you have your body. Now, your body, which is housing, you for this reality, right? Not necessarily your body is inside your energetic being, but this is how you're relating to this world. Your body is a receiving organ. Your eyes see, your ears hear, your mouth tastes, your nose smells, right? Your skin feels. Your body is a receiving organ. You are an energetic being with a receiving organ that is giving you information about people all the time. Now, many of us have been taught, protect yourself, put your shields up, don't let people in, right? Protect yourself from evil, protect yourself from this, protect yourself from that. Well, what that has actually created is just all these walls and barriers to information. And your body is a receiving organ, period, okay? Your body is here to receive information from everyone and everything. And when you have all these barriers and walls and information that you're not supposed to know, I mean, so many of us have so much information we're not supposed to know. And that really comes from, especially for most of us, if you're an energetically sensitive person, if you're an empath, you have known things your whole life. From a very, very young age, you knew things about people. You said things and people said, oh, don't say that. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, this, oh, that, right? And the thing is you were never being unkind. You were just pointing out what you knew. Hey, I know this. Hey, I know this. Hey, I know this. Hey, I know this, right? And people made you wrong. And so what that created was a shutdown of your awareness, right? But also it put up a lot of energetic walls. Yeah, you have to learn how to put those walls down, and you have to pull and receive from everyone. When you do that, when you pull and receive from everyone in you, and you let that information go all the way through you, what happens is your being becomes charged from the information. Okay, it tells you you're already receiving information from everyone all the time anyways. You already know things about people, right? And as an empath and as a person that's energetically sensitive myself, I get it. And I know that I went through many, many years of my life thinking, this is a curse. I don't want to know these things about people. Well, you're never going to shut that off, okay? Your body is a receiving organ. It is receiving information from people all the time, and it's always going to. You're never going to stop that from happening. So what you want to learn how to do is you want to learn how to receive the information into your body. The thing is I'm going to go back. You have to receive the information in your body, pull it all the way through, and then you just have to get out of the point of view about it. Just because you know something about somebody does not mean you have to tell them. Okay? It does not mean that if you receive something about somebody, you have to go tell on them, or you have to go, it's not your personal responsibility to do anything with the information that you receive. It's just information. Your body is giving you information all day about every single person. You have to break this idea that you have to do anything with that information. Yeah, I actually just seen a Facebook post in a group, and I really thought, I really need to kind of address this because there's so many of us out there who are energetically sensitive who are just feeling so exhausted all of the time because we're resisting the information that we know. When you learn how to know the information and pull it all the way through your body and out the other side, it changes everything, okay? Because you are a receiver. I cannot stress that enough. You are a receiver. Your body is receiving information from everyone all the time. Your goal here is just to learn how to receive it and move on with your life, okay? So, I seen a post from somebody and a group, and she was talking about being a psych nurse and about how it's like it's so overwhelming in there, and I get it. And I actually do coaching with quite a few people in professional industries are probably a majority of my clientele basis. And the thing that I teach these people is, okay, like let's even take someone in the psych ward. They have been projected at just tons of wrongness, tons of wrongness, tons of wrongness, tons of wrongness, and what their body is actually doing is resisting the wrongness, which kind of creates even more looping and crazy for them, right? And people don't want to receive from them because people are scared of them. I mean, there's so many different dimensions of things energetically going wrong are going on with someone who is has been in the psych ward. And I know that so many even empathic people have been put in that situation because they have been made wrong over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and people resist them dynamically, right? Oh, tell them how bad they are, tell them how wrong they are, tell them how bad they are, tell them how wrong they are, right? And they just get covered in this wrongness. And even as a nurse, if you can go into that situation and you can keep your barriers down and you can expand out and you can pull and receive from these people, changes everything. So let's just run through that really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our barriers down, our barriers down, our barriers down, our barriers down. And take some nice deep breaths. And again, this is probably completely opposite if you have been an empath and you've been searching for a long time and you're energetically sensitive. You've probably been in a community where people tell you, keep your barriers up, keep yourself protected, resist information at all costs. And I'm going to tell you right now, on this new earth and the new paradigms that we're existing in, protecting yourself may have been fine in the third dimension, but as we are elevating, we are becoming a paradigm of oneness. You have to stop protecting yourself. You have to stop resisting information. Now is the time to put your barriers down. Expand out, become that space. So again, you are an energetic being. You are an infinite amount of energy, space, and consciousness. You have a body. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and expand out, and we're going to make yourself as big as the room that you're in. Go ahead and go all the way out, all the way out, and all the way up, and all the way down. And you're just expanding out your being. You're not expanding out your body. Okay, just your being. Yeah, take a nice deep breath. And go ahead and make yourself as big as the building that you're in, all the way out and all the way down and all the way up. Nice deep breaths. Just really allowing your being to expand. What you're doing is you're making the molecules of your being larger, okay? So if someone is willing to do evil, negative energy, whatever, that negative energy is just going to flow right through you. It's not going to get stuck in you like it is when you're all protected and you're all shutting the world out. When you expand, it actually makes the molecules bigger, which actually makes the negative energy just flow right through. It's a game changer. So just bear with me for a minute here and let's just keep expanding. So go ahead and make yourself as big as the city that you're in. Go all the way out and all the way down and all the way up. And go ahead and make yourself as big as the state that you're in. All the way out and all the way down and all the way up. Yeah, nice deep breath. And go ahead and make yourself as big as the country that you're in, all the way out, and all the way down, and all the way up. And go ahead and make yourself as big as the planet that we're all on, as big as planet Earth, bigger, faster, bigger, faster, bigger, faster. Yeah, becoming one with everyone and everything, just really allowing your being to expand all the way out. And go ahead and expand out as big as the universe. Yeah, go all the way out, all the way out, all the way out, all the way out, bigger, faster, bigger, faster, bigger, faster. And the multiverse, multiple universes. Times that by a million, 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 all the way out to the space of who you be, and just kind of just keep letting yourself expand, letting yourself expand, letting yourself expand as the infinite being that you be. Now, expanding is an amazing tool to get you into more space, more space, more space. This is a tool that you can use when you go out into the world. This is really something that you should be doing multiple times a day. It will just change your life if you expand multiple times a day. When you expand all the way out to as big as you be, as the infinite being that you be, basically you can, when you get all the way there, kind of everything in your being, in your body relaxes. So if you don't feel that space of relaxation yet, you're not big enough. So times that by a million and go out even further and even further and even further, and get completely out of your head. Stop trying to visualize it. Just allow your being to go. There you go. Yeah, and just really settle into that space of your being. So now what we're going to do here for pulling and receiving is basically, let's just take someone in your life that where you really feel like drains you, okay? Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's, someone that you really just feel exhausted when you're around that person, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put that person out in front of you, and we're going to pull and receive. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull pure positive life force energy from behind that person. Okay, now I just want a mental note here for a moment. When you pull pure positive life force energy, you are not taking from anyone, you are not hurting anyone, you are not taking from them. All you're doing is giving them pure positive life force energy, which every single one of us require, okay? So what you're going to do is that pure positive life force energy, you're going to pull it from behind them, through that person out in front of you. Yeah, through the space in between, you're just going to receive that into your body and being, okay? And then you're just going to pull it right out the other side. So you're not going to keep it. You're just pulling from behind them, through the space in between, into your body and being, out the other side. Through them, you're just going to keep pulling that through the space in between, into your body and being, out the other side. Now, as we're pulling and receiving, again, I want to note that you're not taking anything from them. Basically, what you're doing is, you have a lot of upset with someone, okay? There's going to be like a contraction in between you, right? There's this like energy, right? You're just kind of playing this energetic ping pong back and forth, right? So what you do when you pull and receive is, obviously there's some irritation or some upset between you. So what you're going to do is you're actually receiving all of their upset. You're receiving everything that they're angry with you about, everything that they're upset with you about, everything that they're holding on to, that they're, maybe energetically throwing at you. You're just receiving that into your body and being. And again, you're not keeping it, you're pulling it out the other side. Yeah, pulling, receiving, pulling, receiving, pulling, receiving, pulling, receiving, pulling, receiving, pulling, receiving. And you can do this once you learn how to do this. You can do this fast, you can do this slow. Again, like I'm going to take even the situation I was talking about earlier with the nurse who works in the psych ward. I mean, she could pull and receive from patients, and it is going to change that patient's life, okay? Because those patients probably haven't been received from someone, potentially most of them, their whole life. I mean, many of us, I can say that even myself, there was plenty of periods in my life where no one received from me, right? And that's true for each and every one of us, especially if we're caught in some kind of a contraction. This is a common thing. I'll pull and receive from everyone. I will pull and receive from if I see like a little old lady at the grocery store and I can just tell, I can just feel so much kind of pain or sadness coming off of her, I'll pull and receive from her. Okay, I'll pull and receive in the grocery store. And then what we do is, as we're pulling and receiving, is we're going to send back gratitude. So through your arms, what I kind of like to envision is like, okay, through your arms, send back gratitude. So from both of my arm areas, I'm going to send back gratitude to this person that we've been pulling from. Send back the gratitude. So I'm going to send gratitude from this arm, and it's going to go kind of like this through their body, right out the other side. This arm's going to pull gratitude through their body, out the other side. And then you're going to pull that gratitude back into you. So from your arm area, you're going to send gratitude. You're going to push gratitude. So your right arm is pushing gratitude into the right side of their body, through their body, and out the other side. Your left arm is pushing gratitude energy through the left side of their body, through their body, and out the right side. And then you're going to pull that gratitude back into you. So you're creating these like gratitude circles as well, right? So still pulling and receiving from the middle, gratitude from the sides. Yeah. And just really kind of feel that space for a moment. Just really feel that space for a moment. Feels delicious and yummy and expansive. Now I want you to go back to that person that we were initially thinking about, that you've been pulling and receiving, pushing gratitude through. I want you to pull that person back up in your mind. Do you feel how different that space feels? How much more expansion is there? Doesn't that feel amazing? Now you can do that with every single person in your life. You can do that with every single person during the day. If I'm at the grocery store and I see a mom and she's just like overwhelmed and she's got, 5 little kids running around and they're, yelling and screaming, like throwing a fit, whatever, I'll pull and receive from those little kids and I'll send them back gratitude. Thank you so much for choosing to be here on this planet. Thank you for having a body. Thank you for being good for your mommy. What a great child you are. I'll pull and receive from that poor little mom because she is just stressed out and overwhelmed and everyone's pulling on her, but yet no one's receiving from her. I'll pull and receive from her for a quick minute, send her back gratitude. Thank you, mommy. Thank you for doing a great job. Thank you for raising these little babies in this world of hardness. I'll pull and receive from anyone, okay? Because I understand that receiving from people helps to not only change their world, but it changes mine. There is nothing in this world that you need to resist. You are one with everyone and everything. And until we change that mindset and realize that, we have to stop resisting information. We are here to create the change that this world has been looking for. It's time to be the receiver. Thank you so much for listening to my video. I wanted to kind of keep these short. I'm going to start kind of releasing these weekly life-changing secrets for empaths and those that are energetically sensitive. If you want to know more about me and what I do, you can click the link below and find out more information. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Kiwi says bye. Have a great day. Thank you.